What's up, guys? It's your boy DS, and today we're going to be talking about the Karakuri Staff. Now, this is a weapon. This is easily the coolest weapon in the game, seeing as it has 4 weapons in one. You have your staff, obviously, and then you have the, like, daggers. I'm not Tonfa, I guess you call them. And then after that, you obviously have your shuriken, and then the last one is the spear. But the fact that there is 4 weapons in one, this is easily the coolest weapon. But perhaps the hardest to manage in the game. Now, one thing you want to know about this weapon is you don't want to think of this as learning 4 different weapons. You don't want to think of this as, oh man, I got to learn, you know, this weapon, then this weapon. You want to think of it as they're all one weapon, and it's just a flow cycle, right? So, looking at the light attacks, you obviously have, you know, the staff, which is just the 2 hit right there, and then the heavy is the slam. If you look at the Tonfa, a little quicker, couple of different, you know, attacks, and then the heavy is that right there. If you look at the shuriken, it's like 1 slash. Yeah, it's just 1 slash, and then the heavy is you throw it, and then it'll bring it back, you know, and you catch it. And then if you look at the spear, the light is just that right there, and then the heavy is that move right there. So they don't have like super long combo strings or anything like that, but the reason why is because with the special move, you are going to be switching on and off of all of these a lot often. Now, whenever you're attacking, there are these flashes, and whenever the flash happens, if you switch weapons, you can basically continue the combo. As you guys see, as the flashes happen, I'm switching my weapon, and then switching my weapon, I'm continuing to combo my weapons. Now, whenever your weapon flashes, what happens? Well, it raises your meter. Now, the thing about your meter, once you have it to at least 4 stocks, you're actually able to go into the super really big weapon mode, as you guys will see right here. And you are able to go into this really big weapon mode. Now, to go into this weapon mode, you just press your special and your heavy button. Now, I do want to mention, though, you probably want to have your bar maxed out most of the time before you use this move, and this is the reason why. So as you guys see, my bar is maxed out. 1, 2, and then you have the really big one right there. This move, the third swing of that, does the most damage out of anything in the game. So anytime you guys can max out your bar, you want to max out your bar. Now, I want to mention, as your bar levels up, you will get different types of combos. As you guys will see right here, it's just a swing, swing downs, and then as you go into it, I'm getting different types of moves. Because my bar is leveling up. So as you level up, you will get different types of combo strings with your weapons. So just keep that in mind. Now, I want you guys to know that this is a weapon that you will have to learn all the ins and outs of it to make it work. It is a weapon that, you know, you are only as good as your mastery over it. Now, I do want to say, if you do end up mastering this weapon, you will be dishing out loads of damage, and you will be satisfied with where you are after you master the weapon. Now, I do want to mention, if you guys do use your sprint attack, your light sprint, it will default to the staff. And if you do use your heavy, it will default to the shuriken. So keep that in mind whenever you're using your sprint attacks. Another thing you guys need to know is that the weapon always goes in order. It always goes staff, tonfa, shuriken, spear in that order. So it will never be out of order. So anytime you're trying to get to a certain weapon, you always need to know which order it goes in for you to get there. Now, looking at the box move, you guys see right here, it switches to the spear. And then right here, if you use the spring, it defaults to the tonfa. And then as well as the torch, you'll see right here, it also defaults to the shuriken. Now, like I said, with this weapon, your main goal is to combo as much as possible. And I know that it's not going to be easy to do a full combo into your max bar. So that's why they give you 30 seconds for your bar before it runs out. So if you are comboing, keep in mind you will have 30 seconds before your bar resets. So if you guys need to back up off of an enemy and do whatever you need to do, and then after that you guys can, you know, come back and then get some more in, you will be perfectly fine as far as that goes. One last thing you guys need to know is whenever you sheath your weapon, it will transform back into the staff. So let's say that you guys have switched to the shuriken. Whenever you put it away, it will go back to the staff, meaning whenever you pull it out, it will be the staff, or whenever you try to switch a weapon, it will switch first to the tonfa. Same as if this is the spear, whenever you put it away, it'll go back to the staff, and you will have to go through your switch order again. So keeping your weapon out to stay on whatever one you want is a really nice thing for you to do. Now, you do run decently fast whenever you have your weapon out, so it is a nice thing for you to keep in mind as you guys are running around and fighting enemies. Now, obviously, whenever you're looking at skills, you do want to have anything that gives you damage. You will be dishing out a lot of attacks, so putting crit on this weapon is going to be really nice. But there are a couple that you really need to have, one of those being Kaleidoscope. It lengthens the amount of time before the mutation level resets. So instead of you having 30 seconds before your mutation level goes back to 0, it will be a lot longer, which is going to allow you more time to combo and get off all of that damage, and so you can max it out and then dish out the final blows. Another one you want to look at is Transformative Guard. It boosts your defense while on every mutation level increase. So as your mutation levels increase, it will give you even more defense. And so what that means is, as you are switching weapons and getting your combos up, even if you get hit, you are going to be so tanky that it doesn't really matter near as much with this skill. And the last one that I feel like you guys definitely need to have is Transformative Strike. This is going to increase your starting mutation level. So basically, instead of you having to max it out, you guys will have one less that you need to get. So really nice little touch. It's just going to allow you to get to your max bar as fast as possible. So anyway, that is going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.